to start this video off by saying being in the company of a narcissist and having a narcissist around you, like all the time, like just having these individuals just all in your face, in your space. You're still dealing with them, you're still living with them, you're still communicating with them, you're still reaching out. They're still reaching out, you're still talking, you're still waiting for them to hoover you, and you're still looking for closure, and you just still have them taking up space in your head. And especially being physically in the company of them. You guys, listen, that'll ruin you. That'll ruin everything about you, your character, your personality, who you are as a person. Just having them around. Just having them anywhere near you. Y'all, I learned something about being around narcissists. You literally got to dump yourself down if you want to be in the company of a narcissist, right? If this is what you're choosing for yourself. You literally have to dump yourself down if they're a family member, because guess what? This is the family member. Everybody just do what they want, say what they want, and just screw up everybody, right? And you got to be the one to take it. So, but because you feel like you don't have to take it, and you want to speak up about whatever their behavior is, you feel like you can't even do that, right? Because you're the problem when you do. You can't just go along and get along. Why you got to be doing the most? You extra. Everything about you is the problem. They're not doing you anything. No one sees what they're doing. It's just what you're doing. Because everybody playing the game, you see? If it's a coworker, what you got to do? Dump yourself down and try to go along and get along with them, because why? You don't want no trouble at the job. Especially if they got a position higher than yours that can cause you to lose yours. What you got to do? Dump yourself down. Become somebody you don't even want to be. Somebody you don't even know, just to hold down your job. Make it make sense. These are the things that you have to do when you're dealing with narcissists, period. Especially those close to your family members. And I'm talking about in a relationship. You got to really become somebody else just to even be with this individual. A person you don't even know. Things you would never accept from nobody else in your life. And being around narcissists change your personality. They change your character. They change everything about you, y'all. Because guess what? You'll find yourself doing some of the same stuff that they do. Saying some of the same things that they say. You'll almost find yourself stuck in Fantasy Island and can't get out. Just having them around you. That's how deluded they are. But you being with somebody like this at your own free will, you will turn into somebody else. Just trying to keep them around. Around a narcissist, the number one thing you're going to find yourself always having to do is dump yourself down, being somebody else that you are not, just to keep this person off the ledge. Because you don't want no kind of drama. You just want to go along and get along, and you want everything to be okay. Doesn't matter if it's a coworker, a family, one of your friends. Same thing with your friends, right? Your so-called friends who are narcissists. What you got to do? Here we go again. Dump yourself down so they don't think that you think that you're more than them, right? So y'all can just get along. Even though it's only you that's trying, because the whole time what they doing? Doing everything they can to set you off or trigger you for a reaction. Make it make sense. This is the type of stuff that just having a narcissist around you will warrant you to have to do. Who has time for that, y'all? This is what you'll have to do, just being around them. You'll find yourself saying things you never said before, being ugly in places you was never ugly before. And I mean by the mouth, right? Because narcissists have no filter. They just say anything about anybody at any time. Quite shocking sometimes, right? That's the odd moment, like, what did you just say? Yeah, a lot of y'all been through it. I have. And you're just talking to them, and you're just sitting there listening to the type of things that they say. The next thing you know, you stay with them, for quite some time. Now you're behaving the same way. You're starting to say things you never said before. You're starting to be ugly to people who hasn't done anything to you. You find yourself having attitudes you never had before. You find your morality changing. All your behaviors are changing. Just having them around. Y'all, it's energy. I'm telling you. The transfers that don't die, y'all. I'm telling you, this is serious. Like, just having them around you. You will find yourself saying and doing things you wouldn't have never done on your own merit. You know you wouldn't have done nothing like this. You wouldn't have behaved like this. It's not you. It's not your character. It's not who you are. It's not your persona. But having these individuals around, will warrant you to become and behave like someone you can't even recognize, just to be able to keep the peace. And that still won't keep the peace. Because remember, their appetites to do you in is insatiable. They never stop trying you. So it doesn't really matter what you do or how you do it. Even if you think you're doing the most just to keep things good with the narcissist, there's no such thing as good with the narcissist. And guess what? They don't care what you got going on. They're going to still be a narcissist. They're going to still be doing the most just to trigger you. Remember, the name of the game for a narcissist is trying to get you to do something. Where's the response? Trying to get the fuel. They don't care how nice you think you're being, or how calm you think you're being, or what it is you think you're doing that makes them feel good. They don't care about that. They're trying to trigger a response. They're trying to milk you for supply. They're trying to dry and drain you out. And just being around these type of individuals, y'all, is the worst. Just having them around you. You will find yourself, especially if you stay with them for a long period of time, especially if you know what they are and you stay with them for a long period of time, you will find yourself having a lot of their habits, a lot of their bad behaviors, doing some things that you know you wouldn't have never done. I'm just saying. You know, that's why I always try to say, if you got these people around you, get them away from you. Get them away from you. I don't care if you have to work with these individuals. If these are people that you've been calling your... Listen, I don't care if it's family members. Let the rest of the fools have the habit of feeding into all of that. You be the one to notice it and get out of there. That's what you do. You be the one to pay attention and realize, oh, hell, what is this? Oh, no, I can't hang around for this. I can't stick around for this. Y'all, these are individuals you will find yourself, y'all, listen, trying to talk to you. Being around these individuals, everything about you being a decent human being will change. And it don't take long. Because everything they do is for a reaction. So they never stop trying to play with you, period. Remember, the game is always working. It's always working. There is nothing else that they have to do with their time but play with yours. Some people believe that just having them around, and as long as you're not really interacting with them, ain't a big deal. Yeah, it kind of sort of is if you're not interacting with them, but they're still all up in your face. Because you may feel like you're not interacting with them, but in a lot of cases, narcissists are so sly and slick, y'all. You will feel like, okay, well, I'm not really interacting with them that much, you know. They're not in my face. We're not really hanging together, you know. Every now and then, no. Y'all, any kind of communication with these individuals will make you sick. Any kind. I hate to even say speak and keep it moving, just a common courtesy, you know, because, y'all, anything to them is fuel to them. Y'all, you can just say good morning. You could just say good morning to a narcissist, y'all. This is sick. You know, I stopped trying to make this stuff make sense a very long time ago, and I pray to God that some of y'all have done the same thing, because this makes no sense, y'all. It makes absolutely none, and it won't be anytime soon. The more we progress in the world, the crazier this gets. I don't know, y'all. It's wild. But this is where we are. This is what is going on. And I just want to share that with y'all. If you have these individuals around you guys, it could be to your demise, just being in the company of these individuals. They change everything about your behavior, especially, like I said before, if you've had them around for a long time. You will find yourself working overtime, trying to get the stain out that they left. Too much exposure to these types of people will have you acting and being just like them. If you don't pay attention and you don't catch it. They change everything about you, and it's hard to get the stain out. It's a lot of work. Though it can be done, it's a lot of work. So, yeah. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just wanted to share that with y'all. Hope I help somebody. Until next time.